lack big ideas, send them to the moon. That's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough.
Now, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. On one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. These guys all ready to go here on Christmas Eve. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They give it to him again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
We drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Cowboy 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here. 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
They'll run here on first down. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Gonna throw this one. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Complete out to the right. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. To throw here on first down. Running right side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. From the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To the air they go on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Browns and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. The Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32. I'll throw it. That one's complete, right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway. Third
and long, they're going to throw. He has the This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Drive play straight ahead. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 17.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots running their offense out there. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Setting him on the dive. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England first down. And it's 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll throw it here on first. Connects off the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Patriots first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got a man left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Running back sent in motion. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And a Patriot first down.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still sticking with the passing game. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Throwing on 3rd down. And the Browns get there and take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get them back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Going to the ground again on first. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Slot man motioned over. Another carry for him. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Now throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Running for the marker on second. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Back to the well again. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds a seam down the middle. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They're throwing it. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Browns. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 3.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. All the left side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down.
Come on. Hit. Bronco switch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Pass play now. Jump off, caught by his back. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
From the gun on third down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Hits him on the end route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Patriot first down.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. 8 yards on the pickup.
We send a man in motion.
At the 15-yard line.
Handoff on second and short. And they take this in for the score. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 10.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Patriots had a shot at it, and they've got it! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he is down at the 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Setting up to throw. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Patriots 2-yard line.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time left. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
31. Patriots 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The New England offense running out now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 42-yard
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. He's going to throw it. This is complete to Noel. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Browns take over now and have possession at the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
And Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. It's his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Viking 18.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
Bravo 80.
Here's a throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns 1st down.
36-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He's going to throw it again. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Got to set this up quick.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trap 60. Check.
Sticking to the air here. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
1st down and goal to go.
60 now. Big alert. Go.
Looking inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. That one right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.